4 minutes to 9. Most of us have been guilty of buying a jar of spice for one recipe and then leaving it languishing at the back of the kitchen cupboard. Two chefs are now on a mission to rescue those ingredients and prove that variety really is the spice of life for British food.
Yes, Cyrus, Todiwala and Tony Singh make traditional dishes with a twist. We'll speak to them in a moment. First, though, let's see them attempt to transform England's most famous dish in their new series, The Incredible Spicemen.
It might be a step too far. With spiced fish messed about with, are we in for a treat or a rollicking?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't put my customers off, because my customers, they would like traditional.
I'll tell you what will happen though. I'll be gone from here. We're going to give them spicy fish.
Okay.
Spiced battered fish.
Afternoon.
Can I tempt you with a piece of spiced battered cod?
Well, I do love traditional fish and chips. It's my favourite. But I'll definitely ask for that.
Oh, that's a large one.
You don't like chilli?
Not really.
Hopefully, we'll be able to convert you, because spice is not hot, spice is flavour.
Fish is gorgeous.
Success.
Lovely. Like that.
Still good. Absolutely superb.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Good.
Satisfied customers, Cyrus and Tony, with us here. Good morning.
Morning,
to
both.
you
Morning.
both. Magnificent kilt you're wearing.
Thank you.
Is that the Singh tartan?
No, it's just a nice tweed we've got there, about pink through, looking good. Bit of support for the boys tonight as we gob England.
Oh, gosh. Of course. Now, tell me, so you want to kind of bring spice back into our life, don't you? That's the
Absolutely.
sort of general theme. Why?
Because we've used spice in Britain since Romans. We've had it, we've traded the world for it, we've discovered the world for it, and it's time to bring it back. Like you said earlier, you buy a jar of spice and you leave it at the back of the cupboard, and there's so many more things you can do with it.
See, the Portuguese discovered India, and the Britain followed. But Britain is the country that actually brought spice to the whole world. So the British took spices all across the world. It started growing in different countries, and now we are a nation with so much spice that actually when we go back to India for holidays, we take spices back with us.
Really?
Yes.
The difficulty is spice is probably a misused word in the sense
is.
people say, oh, I don't like spicy food.
Yeah, well,
what they mean is they don't like
Chili hot.
Bill, that's it, you've got it spot on, and the whole premise of the programme is to show that spice is the easiest way to bring colour and drama to food, and very economical as well in these tight times.
Actually, it lifts food more than that. We have such fabulous produce in Britain, and we sometimes cook it too blandly. A little spice. And we've been using spice. I mean, the desserts that you make, you put cinnamon or cardamom or nutmeg.
So what have you got here for
We've
us?
got these fantastic Scottish strawberries from Perthshire.
Yes.
And
You've got something in your pocket.
Well, this is dead simple. Cracked black pepper,
Yes.
a bit of cinnamon,
Yep.
and sugar. It's in everybody's house. You've got
Okay.
cinnamon, yeah?
Yep.
And
Put it on there.
all we're going to do is...
Last time
Oh,
we
I
did
say,
something on
that's
this...
quite a heavy coating.
Yeah, because we
There's more
want...
sugar in there.
It's an anti-mosquito repellent.
Yes. We were listening to the
need
expert
that.
fruitiness. Keep them away.
Do you know, I knew when I did that you two would have a cure.
Absolute
for
cure.
mosquitoes.
You'll take it all
Go for
away.
it.
Have a go. So, and that's a relatively easy thing to put
So
together,
easy.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 parts sugar,
That's very sweet. It's delicious.
1 part cinnamon, 1 part cracked pepper. That's all.
And it
Nothing
smells, it smells beautiful because you get the mix of the strawberry coming up
Yeah.
through the...
The viewers will get to
What's the
see
pepper,
that.
Bill?
It's just a little bite at the end.
Yeah.
The viewers get to see that in one of the programs where we actually went into a farming eggs show, and we started giving that to people, and the look on their face, some of them, they just put their hands up.
Yeah, you're
Ask
messing
another
with
question
our
because
strawberries.
this is really delicious.
Tell us about some of the other recipes as well, because I did try out a few. The only thing I would say is that they are, you know, if you're using spices, it's quite a lot of work, isn't it?
Not really.
I thought you might say that.
Not
Go on.
really. Actually, we have a misconception about that. And the feeling is that we think that spices are a lot of work, which is why we get confused and we get put off by them. But actually, they're quite simple. I mean, nutmeg just has to be grated. It's as easy as that.
Yes.
Cardamom needs to be crushed, maybe. And we have been, of course, we are more used to using spices, so it's easier for us, but it's the blend. So, for instance, you have a cup of tea and a cup of coffee
Yes,
here.
yes, go on then.
Okay, so I've got something very
Where's the
special
coffee?
here.
Okay.
Chocolate is the world's most popular food,
Yes.
as we all know. Most of us love it. Some of us
And
can't
it's
eat it
good for
because
you.
of...
Obviously.
Very good for you.
Very good for you. Antioxidant,
It's
fat, red
antioxidant.
wine, it's
Okay,
been
so-
proven everywhere.
Yes.
So that's
what do you got in there?
chocolate. That's
Coffee's
my,
there.
that's my coffee.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I've got in there. You're going to stir it.
I'm going to stir it.
Now,
okay.
this
my
is
gosh.
baked apple and cinnamon.
Right.
Okay,
and-
baked apple and cinnamon. Oh, this is, sorry, this was chocolate. Oh.
The chocolate is with baked apples and cinnamon. Now, it's very easy. But you, sir, have something more unique
Oh, you
for
haven't put
your
anything
tea.
in there yet?
No, not in yours, sir. Because you are having a cup of tea.
What's in
now,
it?
that
It's a bit tea-ish.
is...
Just show everybody what this is.
That one is with tea in it, with chai, what the Indian spice tea.
Yes.
So it's made exclusively for us by a young Indian gentleman, his mum and him.
It's a
make it
chocolate?
it's a chocolate. It's a ganache inside.
Okay.
Made purely with water, not with milk. And it's got chai, the tea spices in it.
Yes.
And ideal for making
so you
tea.
put
So
it
it's got
in the
cardamom
tea.
and pepper and cloves in it. I'll leave the box there for you to play with after.
Well, you're very kind.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
it's very
one
long
of
around
them,
here.
though.
So how is it look? How is
That's
it with
very
you?
delicious. But I mean, already, if you go to lots of coffee shops, they put different things in
You've
your
got the
coffee,
syrups,
don't they?
yeah, and it's like we talked about syrups. Vanilla is a spice,
So, yes.
and everybody forgets
And it
about
comes from an orchid,
It's
is
an
that right?
orchid, yeah, it's a pod of an orchid. Madagascar grew the best now, but traditionally from Mexico.
Right.
And then it was exported out to plantations in Madagascar.
It really adds something, doesn't it? It's a lovely.
It will.
Just a little
It just liven
something
you up
extra.
in the morning. It freshens your
But
sinuses.
this thing here we just put in is, you say, made specially for you. Most of the other spices, though, can you just get them in your regular supermarket?
Definitely,
Absolutely.
the book has been made specifically for a home cook. It's not chefy in any way. It's very accessible. All the recipes were done with shopping in mind.
shopping
so you
in mind.
Pick it up.
Even
and
I
give
could
it a
cook
try.
it. Even I could cook
Oh,
it.
easily.
Listen, I've cooked it,
Definitely.
you can cook it, it's going to be all right. And also, I love the way you both call each other chef in the kitchen in the programme. It
We've
makes
got,
me
we've
laugh.
got
chefs
very
anyway.
bad. Yeah,
Who's
bad
chef?
Chinese
Bad
chefs.
news.
It is bad
Who's
news
head
having
chef?
two chefs in the kitchen. Who's head chef?
There's no head chef.
there's no
it's
head chef,
very,
yeah.
It's very.
Yeah, we follow each other's instructions. He's
yeah.
very good at massaging, though.
Yeah, the
He's masseusing my pork and chicken for me as well.
Oh, is he?
So he's
Not-
good. He likes that.
Not your ego, just your pork.
It's
and
just the
chicken.
pork,
and
yeah.
everything.
I massage his ego because he's got the kilt on.
Yeah. And Cyrus cuddles the animals. That's the thing. It's amazing. One of the things in the show is the producers and the produce that the country's got is fantastic.
I mean, Britain is just amazing.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Guys, thanks
Thank
very
you,
much.
thank
and
you
thanks
so much.
for the
It's a
super treat.
pleasure.
Really
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Just leave those there.
of course I'm leaving it.
The Incredible Spiceman is on BBC Two on Monday at 8:30, and the book is out tomorrow.